Shalom. Call Limelight Yahweh Bashem. Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. And sincere Shalom to the 144,000 and a 1/3. Now, I came across this video and it's disturbing what these devils have been planning. Truly, this is the plan of the Most High Yahweh for his indignation on the earth. You see the title, you see the website. All right, look it up yourself. I'm not dropping a link. You see it on the screen. Now, in this video, these are credible, real scientists, real doctors who have examined the kill zine. All right. Okay. The kill shot years ago. And now they're coming out more recently with new information. Now you see the date, August 11th, 12th this year. Nobody really knows when they're going to pull the switch. But nonetheless, the actual information itself is scary accurate to something they showed on The Simpsons. Now, I'm not going to fully explain what this appears to be Edomite speaking Latin or a form of Latin, which could be, Italian, a form of Latin, Spanish, Portuguese. But in the video, he explained something that is virtually identical to The Simpsons. Now, it's possible that he actually saw that Simpsons clip and just added it to it, but I find that to be very unlikely, just because, again, he has the you know what. He didn't take it, but he studied it. He saw the MAC addresses, the people giving off Bluetooth signals and stuff. The nanobot technology swarming around people's bodies and whatnot. He was one of the first people, first group of scientists to expose that, to blow the whistle on that. And now he's blowing a whistle on something else. And the scene in The Simpsons, which is pretty much just going to explain what he said, but not fully, is in The Simpsons, there was a EMP. And after the EMP, the zombie apocalypse started. And what he says in the video is pretty much that, but he gives details, all right, which is that I'm not going to say. He gives details as to why the elites are planning to do it that way. So take this right here. This is Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Yeah, you Edomites. You got the Russo dude with the Rothschilds, with the C-hip, the Charagma. You got this dude with a form of a Charagma, right? The kill shot. All right, of course, that's not the MOTB, all right? But it is an incision and implantation of technology into your body nonetheless. But again, it's not the C-hip. It's not the MOTB. You got these other whistleblowers, like that one dude that's kind of getting popular, quote unquote, former CIA, that exposed how they were doing illegal torture methods. Something Kurisak, forgot Kirk Kurisak, something like that. He's getting real popular on TikTok. He's a whistleblower. All Edomites, right? They're all Edomites. And they're blowing a whistle on these elites, these government 3-letter agencies. This Edward Snowden, the most popular whistleblower in history, that blew the whistle on a mass illegal surveillance, which shows you that the Constitution gets violated all the time. The Patriot Act was a form, violated the Fourth Amendment. All right, the Patriot Act violated the Fourth Amendment. So the Constitution gets violated all the time. All right, the Constitution, like what was it, Ronald Reagan or one of these former Edomite presidents says, the Constitution is just a piece of paper. Okay? In this video right here, these devils are planning something real nasty to the world. All right, real nasty. So this is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So guess what? When things start popping off, if you ain't a part of the elect, you're cooked. Even if you survive all this evil, like these elites in their bunkers and their, their space stations, their underwater submarines, and their private islands in the middle of nowhere, and all these special little getaways they have for the collapse of society. Guess what? They are still going to go into captivity. The people that are on the mainlands, if you will, the Americas, Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, whatever, Ghana, Egypt, Morocco, Germany, Poland, China, Japan, the heathen and the Israelites that are in those lands, all right, they're not a part of the elect. Guess what? They're not gonna escape. They're gonna get put to death one way or another. And this kill shot, okay, that people took, the Jabberwocky, okay, this is gonna put a lot of people to death. All right, they're just waiting. Just watch this video. You see the title, see the website, and you'll see what I'm saying. Again, these are credible sources. These are not random people that are just coming up with theories. No, they're real life scientists, real life doctors, okay, whistleblowers. These are people that are basically a part of the elites, that take order from the elites, that have the knowledge to comprehend certain things that the common person who's not a part of that circle just won't be able to fully comprehend, because they're not at the universities. They're not in the positions to have the funds to be able to have all this leisure time to research and learn and comprehend and do these things, to work with a telescope, to know the chemistry and whatnot. And they're blowing a whistle. And there's proof, download a Bluetooth device, Bluetooth scanner, and go out there. You'll see that people are indeed giving off these addresses, these MAC addresses. They've been turned into receiver signals and whatever else. So that's it. Check this out. Shalom.